Hello, everybody! It's your Wonderful Wind Mage, your cruise ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service now. How is everybody doing now today? We are back after almost 2 weeks. I last streamed, I think, on like April 7th, it said, on my what's his face. Last said I last streamed, I believe, on April 7th on my own server. When it comes to playing Super Battle Golf with all the friends and everything like that. So it has been a little bit of a while. But I want to get back to doing Minecraft Legends and hopefully finishing my current playthrough when it comes to it right now. Due to the fact that, you know, a bunch of my friends have actually been playing it when it comes to here. I'm setting this environment with someone crashers. But, yeah, like, so it's been maybe about almost like 2 weeks, a little bit more since I last streamed. I hope everybody's doing well. I've been super busy with things like the job hunting side of things, with trying to get around to it, which I can finally say, the light is almost at the end of the tunnel. I have an offer, I have background chats that I'm doing, and then hopefully I'll get my start date, so my employment woes are finally almost gonna be over, and I can relax on that, and then I only have to worry about my situation for, moving apartments, so I'm gonna be moving in with Ian, of course, when it comes to it then, and then I will be, and then past that, I will be looking at, Momocon in the future. So lots of things are going well. Now I will address some elephants in the room here. I am streaming with my adventure model because since I streamed this back on April Fool's for one big metric of things, and then two, past that, what's his face? I had, what am I trying to say here? I'd used my old model to reference back when I had used it then for, like, my initial Minecraft Legends early stream. I'm back to it here, and because I had Crimson before with me, I have Crimson with me now. So she is taking care of some home stuff at the moment. Oh, never mind, she's back. So, yeah. I'm gonna chill out, have a good time. And also, by the name of the title of the stream here, y'all should be able to see that, the name of the stream is quite literally, I got, like, 3 friends into this game ever since I last streamed it, which is hilarious. So would you like to introduce yourself to the stream, Crimson?
Hello, I'm Crimson here to just, you know, watch Crazy. Yeah. I'm assuming that we're gonna see a bit more, creeper bombing.
Probably so. I gotta feel myself back around for everything that I've been doing again here, because it's just been a moment. Seen all the ways. So, Tier 3 fortresses. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This will be fun. Hey, Lois.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
well,
seeing how much fewer allays you get in Legendary is just wild.
So, ever since I last played the game, you and Gilded and a few others have, of course, been getting the game when it comes to it or so. So, why don't you tell about your experiences that you've had so far then?
So playing the game on Favor, which is the second difficulty out of 4, has been pretty fun so far. I kind of just immediately rushed creepers though, and I've kind of just been ignoring the bases because of the fact that I just had creepers and cold walks so early. So there were a couple things, there were a couple that actually had made me, like, you know, double back and think and actually have to plan and strategize. Like, there was a Bastion horde that I kind of had to, like, make a report on.
Yeah. I feel like especially so, it's just a very unique experience getting to see the game from, you know, one difficulty to another, and seeing how many changes to strategy, of course, you have to make going onwards from there and all. Especially since we have a lot more harder enemies that seems like we're good up to contend with here in this end. A lot of the armies are being kind of wiped around, it seems like, so I don't want to lose any of my first on this initial first while the Allays are around. As while the Allays are still doing their work with carrying our way up, so I'm going to take it easy. Especially since this is a tier 3 fortress, it's going to take a while to start busting. Let me just recall the army supply to start. And let's just honestly let's just get the spawners for every other. kind of mob that we can get right now, so I have a even army composition. Now it is better to just go all, honestly in some retrospects, be able to have an overwhelming force that can destroy one like faction Pigwood when it comes to it then. But but at the same time too, it is also just nice to be able to try to support along the first when it comes to it.
Especially while you have the firsts for these early waves, like, you kind of can just go all around her and let them do most of it. Before you start having to, bust out the specialist units.
Yep. Now, I am gonna go back to my usual old strategy though, of putting million archer towers, letting them start to go to town and helping support the front lines as we go along. Because, as stupid as it is a pretty fine enough strategy that I can have, alongside if I can build some carpenter towers actually sit inside the Pigwood base and really start making it impossible for them to dislodge me. If the whole strategy here is that they are just going to have a million structures against us, I'm going to have a million structures against them, and I'm going to win this damn war of attrition. Now I say that as I've already lost a few firsts, but the fact is, this is the initial assault wave. I've already burning through a few resources, but that is what I need. Because these guys are the initial assault wave, and I don't mind this. Especially as more aways start churning mates around, I'll be able to weather through and find better ways to assault this.
Yeah, they're really just kind of buying time for you, is all.
The main thing that I want to set up is that I want to set up a carpenter hut just down here. That way these archer towers can survive, and they will slowly wear down the enemy defense force here. Because I am a very attrition-based gamer. That really wasn't obvious. I fell in lava. So even though that was a initially unsuccessful raid to begin with here, this is going to be my cornerstone for how I'm going to get this going. The problem, of course, is that they have their own carpentry hut, essentially, when it comes to them. That'll allow them to keep repairing their structures, so I really need to be able to have the solid base to go from first. And destroy structures one by one as soon as I can get to. That's the main thing. That, and I also need to check, what is the melody for my army? Aldrin, don't... Large Flames of Creation, that's 400 prisoners. So, not there yet. The swords upgraded a base, now we're not under attack yet. I know that you and Gilda have been doing your playthrough, and I know that you said yourself, I think especially, that you could already be challenged with the harder difficulty, am I right?
Oh yeah, I feel like I'm already ready for it, because it feels like they are not, doing anything most of the nights. Like, I think it's like every 2 or 3, they upgrade a base and attack a town, or sometimes just upgrade a base. So it's just kind of like, not as action-packed, and I basically had free time to explore the entire continent already, and now that I've, reinforced everything, it's kind of just raid the bases now, forever.
Yeah. That can just kind of really weather on you, just kind of like, well, what else am I supposed to be doing right now? Kind of standing around waiting for them, exactly as you said, raid the bases, or just taking, getting around to actually defending these bases. Whereas, I think also it might just be spoiled from seeing some of my strategies here too already, on their own. I will not lie.
There definitely is some influence there, probably.
Probably so. Idiot strat.
Like,
when in doubt, 1 million people.
This is definitely a type of game that I feel like it'd be interesting to try and challenge, like, Rotten.
Yeah, because especially since all the difficulty settings are just things that you can just inherently just change, like, one bit at a time when it comes to, especially. Like, enemy spawn rates, or how much resources you get and everything like that or so. It's amazing to take down the first... to take down something immediately, even though it was just only what's-his-face. Even though it took all my creeper supply, but hey, If this is the attrition that it dates, I will date that to start.
I mean, you do have coal over time, so, like...
Yeah, absolutely so. But you can do that, and also I feel like one thing that I actually never got to explore myself was the multiplayer function actually when it comes to on competitive multiplayer. So that is a function that I also want to try out then for myself. In time. For now though, we need to just get as many archer towers as we can back. Just help with the attrition. Then getting back to getting our spawners up. I need to be able to actually get my Mossy spawners here. I think my attrition strategy will probably be Mossy Creepers, Skeletons. Skeletons are basically going to be my mobile force of moving up archer towers as we go on here. Creepers are essential, and then the Mossies will keep my creepers up. As I can only build so many archer towers when it comes to it there. They're of course going to be what's shading the enemy off from being able to
First has fallen.
stop us. That and Oak is actually doing a decent job too of blowing things up as we go on here.
Plus, a really nice thing about creepers is they really just do everything. You know, like you just direct them to a wall and then they move the wall for you.
Now, these big ones, these big ones here are being a huge ass pain in my butt. I'm gonna have to get these zombies to actually support the lines here. I think I'm not going to lie. I am also rapidly dying. Again, if I lose first, it's not the biggest deal. Fact is, this is again wars of attrition. We are going to slowly but surely win. That, and there's also the fact that I am almost also too at 100 Cruzmates, which will be the next my resupply tab. I unlock be super valuable.
The first has fallen.
Don't mind the first falling again when it comes to fact is we are just slowly but surely moving the lines up. Yeah, if these cowboys want to go ahead and take the Mossies, go right ahead over there, boys. Right ahead. Oh no, it's almost out of wood. Not good. But we're just gonna keep this. Oh, we're just moving up here. Problem. And just try to at least like get a tower more when it comes. Yeah, I'm actually out of wood after I spawn these points here. So next order of business is to just get as much of this space. Much another cured over here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to destroy this beacon tower, at least in good timing when it comes to it. I'm so low on resources. I just get these last points. We're actually making decent progress. And it just like even if the first have taken up all of the attention of the regular mobs, the other side, so we can even get rid of these small ones, that's actually really huge. And not bad. Get me out of here before I die. I have died teleporting before.
Oh, you did it again.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, Chief.
Okay.
Yeah, I have died teleporting before. It dies immediately. Horrible, painful death teleporting. Guess I didn't respawn at the Wall of Fate. See? This is fine though. This is fine. Got this. We have made decent progress into that right there. I know that the well house is going to be invaded. Now that is a well house compared to a village, and quite frankly, dude, honestly, kind of want a well house go. I'm not gonna lie. If it means I can just
get so much charisma.
Just overall destroy a piglin village. Overall, then. Now I'm gonna see how big of a priority it is to defend that. Just out of curiosity's sake. So if I gotta spend 8 minutes defending a damn wall house, I don't know about it. Oh my god, it's already gone! Alright, well, in that case, then screw that noise.
I somehow get the feeling you forgot to set up defenses there.
I mean, it was a well, like, I think key note for that there is that it was a well house to, what's his face, to get to the homesteads of Creeper and Skeletons. The fact that it got destroyed instead of a village is totally fine by me. So I really don't mind that loss too much, I'm gonna be honest with you. And on my hotbar, one
Boomery.
the Boomery. That's what's not bad, such as arrow from attacking structures. I want to have that is my. And there was 5 glass overload. Increase the fire range of nearby arrow towers and stuff. The fact is, I'm not using the masonry much because I don't have iron per minute yet. There's a redstone launcher. Actually, I haven't been. Maybe I could really use that then.
Set it up for the siege.
I haven't been doing too much, and redstone is just zombies then when it comes to. Quite frankly, that actually might be a very good idea. I haven't been using it too much, and honestly, against, you know, our current faction that we are fighting, I should be using my other towers and such rather than just only using my aerosphere. While it is nice that is there. But honestly, we're already kind of a bit invested into this sort of the Bastion base. I might, well, actually, okay, so I barely used the redstone monster back in my first playthrough, so I will admit I am a little bit intimidated by it, but let's try it.
Yes.
Let's try it while we get our supply back up. So manual targeting again means that we have to load it up. Oh, that is beautiful. I'm already at the max range, but that's beautiful.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Where is my supply? That is not all my supply. That's only 14 I have rallied. Okay, 25. There we go. 24. So I immediately
24.
died. Oh, Skeleton Homestead Nets and the Zombie Homestead. Oh boy, that is annoying to tap. All right. So the structure nets, can, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, keep going for the gates. Afterwards, idea, the Boomery, followed by the arrow tower. As many arrow towers as we can. I don't have the diamond for spyglass over. So we'll just have to be happy with all these arrows being Alright, it's done. Hey, Gildan! Get some of my mobs back here again. I want to be at full supply as we attack here. How many piglins? We're getting around to it. We're taking care of it. Fact is, I'm hoping that's enough time for the redstone launcher to have essentially down. No, it looks like it. Hello, beautiful. Look at those walls come tumbling down. That's so beautiful. Oh my goodness. That, and again, 1 billion arrow towers.
The whole bombing is too.
Alright, so keep my mossy supply up my own sake. Let's build a ramp so I can actually walk around. And look at these structures start to disappear. Oh baby.
Turbine.
Alright, we need to destroy what is essentially their carpentry hut again. Does I mean? I don't know what to do. Is a bit curious. I'm also near death because these guys are beating the tar out of me. Aussies, can you hear me? Heal me, please. Thank you. Very cool. Okay, they are eating the snot. Oh, it's the woes! Emergency woes! Go!
We love the basics.
They really are great, though. Right. All the boys and girls back real quick. Lost a few first, but this is a real good assault. What, to go back? Followed by me reclaiming another shot of TNT. Okay, I'm actually not reaching far enough. If I remove it, do I get the resources back? No, I don't. I thought not. All right, I gotta do expedition for redstone eventually. Then I'm out of redstone and diamond. Yes, I have coal per minute, but that's really not much. So, problem is, okay, actually I have 430, so I can get my army supply up for my next round of raiding and all that. But the fact is that it doesn't fit the fundamental issue that I won't be able to get my supply up otherwise. I have regular army full.
We have 2 wind towers back to back. It's evil.
Kind of is, but all of these, what's his face? All of these archer towers are going to slowly beat them back. Not denying that it still is super normal. Actually, wait, no, I did get the redstone back. I'm at 104 again.
Oh, it just had to wait until you finished. Okay, got it.
Yeah, seemed like it. I have no idea where everybody's being blown back around here, so I'm just gonna recall everybody again. Alright, idea here. Bait the windmill. Rather, instead of baiting the windmill, I'm just gonna go around this way. Destroy the pylons and spawners. And I'm also out of wood again. Immediately, I am seeing a very big problem.
Where's the last pylon?
The pylon is gone. So I just got one more pylon to get to, in which we already see. But if I get rid of the spawners here, should make this whole job worth it. I say is all my supply is. They're trapped! Door's stuck! Okay, if we can get rid of the spawner, hopefully the first should be able to just get rid of this stuff right here, essentially. And then it's just a windmill, which can't actually take the first back, which is amazing. That and these skeleton hold to help me take care of this.
Of course, it's locking into the skeletons. Well, actually, I guess it makes sense since the units can't actually attack.
Yeah. Oh!
First is
God.
fallen.
Alright, that's fine. And where was the glass platform?
I think over to your left.
Might be a little bit blind. Oh, fact is, like, I can't do anything with. Okay, yeah, there it is. It's on the right. I can't finish my assault just due to the fact that I'm really out of sufficient resources. So we are gonna go back to the wellspring. And first things first, I need stone first, but then we're doing the melody for army supply. Because I have been holding off on supply for the longest of time now, but that's actually going to open up so many options, even if it is just 10 more flames of tree. First, wet everything that there. Good, that's largely. Yeah, going from 20 to 30 supply just on its own. So crucial. I should have set some of those away to just only stones. Now I'm just awkwardly waiting. Come on, always. Do your work. Earn your keep.
They want more benefits.
There we go. I'll do the best that I can. Okay, Chief. There we go. A really good spend.
Is a good offense.
Next, I'm probably gonna look at the redstone launcher, I'm thinking then, which will be 400 seconds. Redstone, no, or it's redstone. Oh, where can I find... I need redstone and... I could keep going to tundras, and honestly, I need to store up the homesteads. The biggest problem, so I think I'm gonna have to travel to the first and store
Also, it
them.
looks like the bottom... That bottom right village looks like it was smoking. Like under
Because
attack.
it's still, because technically that would be still slightly damaged from the last time that I was there. How it is, but they're not attacking it necessarily, so I am fine.
Huh. Alright.
Bigger thing I'm going to have to consider and look at though overall here is that I have my well house right next to the zombie homestead. I can try zooming back and forth too. But this day might just be a day of going back and forth, getting another well house. Now I am kind of paying for it now, and it is 50 prismarine. But hey, what? It was a tempo play that I'd made back then and there.
We got back more than 50 prismarine.
Yeah, but I
last
haven't
week.
destroyed that tier 3 base yet. I will be getting around. Fact is, I need to have a fast travel back to these homesteads if I want to be able to actually defend the skeletons. I can't be losing 2 of my specialized mobs at once. That is the biggest problem.
Mm-hmm.
Whole house will here. Thoughts? Get some general always here then. I want to be building a million structures. I don't want to hit my cap on my wood yet. It comes to as soon as I do so, the lasers are going to stop gathering. So I'm really just building a million archer towers and whatever that I can. That way I can have this supply, I can have my lasers keep gathering stuff around as we go. And then have the lasers ready starting, okay, and I can just keep spending up here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
As much of a positive tempo play as I can make. Make sure that when it says 7,000 being gathered, it will continue to be gathered. Almost then. So I'm not going to run out of it all. After that, skeletons should be the easier one. It should be the easier fortress to hold out on. Because it's skeletons and they can, you know, shoot past these. But we shall see. That is the worst wall I've seen built of all time. I am a master of defensive mechanics. That is an amazing carpentry hut I have built.
Spectacular. It's protected from harm's way.
Gracious. Fact is, skeletons are probably going to have the easier defense, and it's really going to be the zombies that I'm concerned about on how well I can get around to them. My thoughts. But 2 tiers of walls should be good on each of the heads, is my thought so far. Yes, there's a million arrow towers built around here, so I'm still finding a few walls. Thing that I need to look at too, but I don't have iron. Next. I do have kaboomeries though, which, thanks to the toll per minute, I will be gladly spending. Oh, well, I'm not. Oh, you boys were dancing a lot right there for no. Because that'll upgrade these arrow towers, make it easier for that to be hostedly guarded, hopefully. And I'm really gonna start spamming a bunch of what's this thing? spamming a second layer of wall. Because it's the skeleton's own home structures is what we're trying to defend, of course, when it comes to it then. Same with any mob, that's rather when it comes to it. So, just need to make sure that they don't get destroyed. Any of my other structures can be. Can't let any skeletons. Right there, I am or around, I think, on the farther side. Wood collection on my gather one as gathering the rest of these. How far are you into the run? I mean, you're seeing right here when it comes to it. I'm almost 1/3 of the way through, because the Horde of the Bastion will be almost taken care of. Almost. We're getting around to that, okay?
And honestly, Horde of the Bastion probably is going to be the slowest of all of them.
Horde of the Spore fights actually do take a while, just due to the nature of how their bases work. We'll see how things go. Alright, that should be hopefully fine enough. So on to my lovely zombie biome. First, you're standing in Thornwood.
Silly.
Silly.
As long
And
as
I
there's a way to
ran
burn
into it again. God damn it. Alright, so gatherways are still 2,000 out on my stone, but I'm still, that's still very slow over. Of course, with this being a swamp biome, we have a million big-ass trees. Really just looking for if there's other resource that I can grab on. Otherwise, it's just a million wood, which again isn't necessarily a problem on its own. I need to make sure that the zombies can defend themselves. Seems like I had a makings of those 2 tiers of wall here. 2 tiers of wall, 2 tiers of walls here. Thank goodness, since these will take wood, I'm not gonna have a problem destroying up to the zombie side. It's just how many arrow towers we're gonna get to spend out. I might just need to go back to the wellspring. How so it is in gathering all of this, in gathering all I need.
Yeah.
I can only spam so more arrow towers. We have a million walls, but the arrow towers are what's going to have to actually keep that safe, you know? At the very least, while we're here, we are going to shore up our redstone collection. Very well. Again, cheat note, like, what am I always doing? Oh, a fate, man. I should put some of my defense on the mob to save. I mean, I feel like that's a high priority to do now, Gilded. To be able to actually keep them, you know, not destroyed, so you can still have them in your army, whenever you might need. Alright, boys, come on now. You need to be gathering these 1,000 stone. I'm gonna have 5,000. It's 1,000 stone with these always here in just a second. Look at those numbers. Alright, back to the zombies. We're gonna make the zombies an impenetrable fortress. It's like your first run. Haven't had too much time to focus on your games. You know I can just make fun of you now, right? There's no harm, no foul. Okay, that's a decent amount of wood that we're getting. Goodness no, of stone. And I can just assign unaway. Gather like 2,000. That's 3,000 wood on its own there. It's already getting to nighttime, so this day was only spent in preparation for defenses. But hey, This is still a very productive night overall.
Mhm.
At this, you're gonna get 2 tiers of layers for the zombies here. Why are we getting to build out so much on the home front side though? He's really need carpentry huts for this outside layer. Yes, build the carpentry hut right outside the main gate tree. Brilliant, masterful defensive gambit there.
Yeah. It's so smart that no one besides you knows how this works.
Goodness. Looking at it. More layers. One gather ways guys. That's more. Pull per minute is only getting me back to almost 200, so it's not much, but it's not enough to really do. I have a bunch of walls that are in. Yeah, because it's worrying me that I'm worried that I'm gonna have a there's no situation again, where I'm gonna have like one wall that I just kind of slightly missed on the side that they're gonna start breaking through. That's why I am doing layers upon layers. That way, I will actually be able to end hard no matter what is on all sides, and especially since I'm gonna have to be bouncing around these villages, make sure that they aren't being overwhelmed, and whichever one I'm not able to. I'm at 9,999 wood on one thing. That is really funny.
God damn.
Always, I know they're working as fast as they can, but you know, there still is that moment of like, I need you to complete this project yesterday! Spider-Verse, watch it. They're gonna say, I need it done by tomorrow. I'm gonna need it done by tomorrow. Classic, immediate, like clockwork. No masonry huts? I literally do not have the iron for it. I'd love to, Goated, but I literally don't have any more iron to spare. I have 75 iron, because I've been spending it on all of my other specialized units, like my Mossies. During my sieges at the moment here. So there's nothing I can do to expend it on that end. And I haven't had a good time to go to a biome that has any leftover. I mean, I can only find it up on stones. Hey, it's not gonna water refill! You paid once! Goodness, there's a hole in the wall for myself here. Alright, next thing to do is, exactly so. I'm gonna need a Mossy for myself. And honestly, skeletons. Skeletons are the army base at which these defenses go round. So glad I still have some diamonds, dude. Alright, honestly, keep spamming these out here, especially since my stone's about to be full. Total waste to keep doing that. 5 minutes? Let's check on the skeletons. In that case then. Because the initial supply should be good there. This, of course, gonna be concerned about the boys. Don't immediately see. Now again, same strategy as before. It says that I'm gathering almost 3,000 on pressures here. I am just holistically holding out, so I don't So I don't reach my cap of 2,000. Because once I reach my cap of 2,000, then the OAs stop gathering altogether. Then I don't want that. So if I just keep spending my resources, I will be constantly getting more than 2K overall. It is a very macro thing to do, but you're seeing it's working. I'm able to spend more than the 2,000 I would initially only have if I wasn't doing this kind of strategy. I've seen skeletons are holding out pretty well. Only like 1 walls maybe are breached so far. But otherwise, they have been able to hold out without too many problems. Yes, there's a lot of spore around here. But with a few more walls built, plant them, because it seems to just be a range versus range battle at the moment. This should be fine. Don't have a kaboomery to help support this. Please, come in. At this, I just want to keep as many tiers of walls between the enemy and me. I'm trying to build on that, but that's a skeleton natural structure. So it just keeps budding out. Alright, 2 minutes here. Go back to zombies. I don't see it smoking on the map, so I believe they should be fine. I believe, of course, is a very strong keyword. Let's rush. Oh. Time. Have one go away, about to be 2. Back to us. Very efficient work. Very efficient work so far, Cruz. Honestly, I'm just gonna build a few towers in the wild just to deal with these wild-ass penguins, and so again, I don't hit my stone cap. Zombies are holding out. Good. Very, very good. I'm about to hit the wood cap again too, but I can easily avoid that by just putting a bunch of expendable walls. So, alright. We're getting through wall number 1, but wall number 2 seems to be still fine enough. That if I just keep building more out and about, then in the future then, zombies won't ever have a problem. Just having, like, those 2 OA upgrades also have just been so important for me to get up to 7 OAs in general.
Absolutely.
Again, just every time I'm here, you build another exterior wall segment here. That is a nice tried and true strategy of, especially if I'm just going to be bouncing around these villages, means I can just holistically go back or between them. I am dead. But it buys time so that if there is an actual real problem, I can really look at where we're getting tunneled in at and focus on that then. At the wall split. But zombies should be holding out, so again, that's the skeletons real quick. I believe they should only have maybe about a minute left on their assault, and we'll be good. Now wood's gonna hit the cap again, so that is the idiot problem here. So that means I can probably just make a few walls around this wellspring. And hey, any walls that I'm making around the wellspring for when it might get are just as fine. Skeleton Homestead, let's pretty well. I'm gonna be getting some walls busted in. But I think actually there's not even a there's not even a what's his face. Not even a marker for them being under attack anymore. Skeleton's held out on there. Nice job, boy.
Yay!
Let's just back to making sure that the zombies are okay. So it seems like I did actually reach the wood cap and all of that there. A little bit unfortunate, but it's fine. Because we're already in the swamp biome, so as soon as I spend out all this wood here, I can just set on a way to gather like 5,000 wood. 3,000 will have to do.
Oh yeah, just amazing.
And hopefully that can be a good
Tables
war
have
entry.
turned. Now it is time to remove the rest of the piglins.
Foresight saying that means that the piglin assault has been cleared away. I'm very happy about that. Is only someone left. Yeah, Zombie Fortress held out too. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful job, guys. Even if I have turned your beautiful swamp homestead into what looks like a metropolitan apartment complex here. All these carpenter towers. Alright, that's fine. That is honestly very fine. So, strategy of business then is bowstring. Collect all of the what's its face that we can. Collect all of the stone that we can, especially since our wood is also going up again too. And then immediately we're continuing that assault on that one fortress they had. So huge iron structures. About 4,000 would do, and we're back to the Horde of the Bastion. Zero towers and hotels tourist destination. My. And it's not a bad idea necessarily on its own, no? Right?
A little silly, but yeah.
Wait. Good hope, but this should be hopefully the last assault on this Horde of the Bastion. I'm going to need. What's his face? Pop down a few prayer towers to help support things here. Need to get rid of that last island we have on the right side here. Could make a spawner. Recall my army climb. Found that one thing on the right. That's the entire supply. We need to reach that pylon. I'm also gathering wood at such an immense rate that I'm going to be hitting the cap so fast. I'm trying to build everything that I can to get around to that, so as soon meantime, creeper supply also needs up. No one can just blow up that wall. Wonderful. Now we can reach that pylon. Or the skeletons themselves are just a first. I want to like go down to this pylon for like 2 seconds, please. Yeah, thank you. Very cool. Yeah, since we destroyed the spawners, big ones really aren't a problem anymore. That one pylon, and then once the pylon's gone, and you know the portal is gone with it. Oh, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Attack the portal! I'm just gonna grab the Cruzmates.
Wow.
Go, boys. Throw a few penguins on there. Look at that number tick down. Yes, a lot of my supplies still is skeletons, but honestly, that's fine. Fact is, you're done with this base, I can be very, very happy.
One more push and the portal
Especially
will
since this
fall.
was the first base I tried to assault when it was still a tier 2 before it upgraded to a tier 3 in like day 1 of this world. I am so happy. We can destroy this piece of crap that's been a blight upon this overworld. Come on, sucker!
There we go.
About damn time.
The Horde of the Bastion seems more agitated than normal.
The Unbreakable is furious. The Horde of the Bastion will fight even harder to avoid punishment now.
No, exactly so, because we destroyed a tier 3 of the Horde of the Bastion, we are starting to anger what is essentially the faction boss. They're calling them the Unbreakable. And also, as I gather all the Prismarine, the surrounding structures and destroy, and then will they disappear? I think I got it all. 161. So again, next point up that we need to get to will be will be 400 to get the next course per minute in that case. I'm out of diamond. That's annoying.
No.
We're fine. Let's see. They're attacking the skeleton homestead again?
This village was saved
You
last night because
assholes.
of your preparedness. The piglins target your friend's home tonight. They will need your help.
Alright.
Piglins'
Well,
hunger grows.
honestly,
There will be
I
a new
might
Don't
just
want you
leave
to have
this.
fun.
I might just leave the skeletons as is, and maybe leave them to themselves because they defend themselves fine. Maybe I'll just visit them a little bit tonight. Otherwise, the assault continues here. The assault will continue, especially since I am very resource rich right now. Alright. About to be done with the Horde of the Bastion soon enough, baby. Oh, I hate these stupid idiots so much. The redstone. I'm sorry, the netherrack. So far along here. So this would normally be, but we have the advantage of a redstone cannon on our side. I want to position it as close as we can. As the last redstone cannon that we set up, we got to have some influence, but we are already kind of like far along on the side when it comes to it.
Crack those walls open.
Happily so. So as soon as we're enough here, close enough, I'm going to set the redstone cannon on this island, and then we will just have ramps all the way around. Guys, don't fall in the damn lava! Is there enough space in that? There's not enough space on that island for fucking redstone. Alright. Okay, so then we're holding it on the high ground. There's enough space for it. Right now. Okay. Alternate plan of attack then. Guys! What the fuck are you doing over there? Plan of attack, we'll set it up down here as we clear the way. Main problem that I'm gonna have is I don't want it being attacked by the other structures at all. I want to be able to set it up by like their own defensive structure. So while we clear the way upwards here, I want to be able to set up a carpentry hut right next to the our redstone launcher, and essentially initiate the assault going on from there. Like, okay, yeah, there's the natural. What's this way? That is where the natural amp would spawn, but it's not an acceptable. I how that would be right next to lava. So as soon as these this carpentry hut to be with, redstone launcher right after. Lovely. Followed by, of course, a few arrow towers. So we are kaboomery.
It's gonna be glorious.
And as soon as this one wall comes down, the assault begin, baby.
You have broken through their defenses.
I can't ramp here.
Also, gotta love raiding a base and just finding a bunch of caged skeletons just be like, oh yeah, you can just free them, and they're just gonna go ham.
Ah. Alright, first ramp made. Let's make our supply, our cobble supply. Now, I don't have too much on my analogous resources in that case. I really only have 50 redstone left for my zombies and all that. So I'm really gonna be relying on first of diorite to really be spawning anything that I have left on them. To be spawning any of my other troops. And just my usual arrow towers. And now, I'm going to send the redstone launcher towards the USSC, towards the spawners, and have the arrow towers keep making their way. There's a plot here, y'all, that I need the army to be attacking spawners and proceeding along this way, pushing east, whereas the arrow towers and such will basically draw the fire of every one of the range structures, also while my redstone launcher does work. Now, key note, I am not near any natural resources otherwise though, so I am just kind of waiting on my redstone launcher to do work. And also the skeletons kind of helping out holistically with it too. Because I've already spammed out a good amount of arrow towers, but this is the start of the base, you know? Now we're gonna need them to keep moving on. And then ready here now. From nets to launch. It, followed by just me replenishing the supply up top of it. They're constantly going down to 20s, but the fact that it's going down to 20s instead of going down to 10s means that this army supply is actually competent at keeping themselves alive, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, now there is also a problem. These big ones need to be dealt with. I'm gonna leave some of the supply here. The fact of the matter is that walls are going down. Once they're going down, I can retreat the first back. Start hitting them on top of them. The ones down below have been dealt with. That's wonderful. Monster is another round. That's part of the business. Let's start destroying more structures with the TNT launcher, baby. And the arrow towers are self-sufficient. They are just going to keep the backbone of this carpentry hut safe. Go on. First, just hold the front lines. Peachy. Go on, baby.
The first has fallen.
Now, I say that as soon as A first falls. Fact is, this is already a very good seed structure that I have. I probably shouldn't have both those arrow towers in the way of my jumping path, but hey, what? Fine.
It's all be perfect all the time.
Okay, progress is actually pretty slow here. So, chances are I want to recall what supply that I have and start building another way around. The lava tower was shooting the portal. Nah, it doesn't seem so here, so I'm pretty surprised by that too. I thought this was a tier. I thought this was... I actually just launched at the portal with res. I'm curious about. Yeah, this is a tier 3. How much damage is that? 2%. That is pitiful. Okay. In that case then, back to original plans. We're just gonna slowly but surely destroy every little bit of this space here. I'm gonna need the supply to take down these towers one by one. Now, I think this is probably when I spend all my resources building the last of my towers, especially since I'm already down 2 first. I'm just gonna go ahead and spend away. Probably just keep doing quick recalls. Try to get rid of as many of these enemy arrow towers as I can. I say that as I'm also actually out of wood to actually even get any spawners on. So, this is actually the last assault, and it seems like a good amount of my forces also actually did get somewhere. So, I don't think we're proceeding along too much further. Probably for now, I think just attention to get rid of structures. I need to get rid of that carpentry hut that the enemy has then. For now, level of fate time.
So I just confirmed something. You can in fact completely stop a faction's action. Like if they're planning on upgrade a outpost into a base, you can just destroy the outpost that they're targeting.
Yeah.
If you guess right.
It's that, or usually they have that little banner saying what they're going to try to do as well.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna sweat things. Got this, like, they're still competent and fine. I'm gonna go back and actually collect from the village check. Been a while, hopefully that'll shore up my rare resources problem. That does pretty go back to it. Actually, it saved me my time, so it got me all of my stone and wood. I'm actually gonna build a few stretches of one. Yes, I am immediately spending that stone and wood that I have. I'm gonna collect some on the way to the portal. So no big sweat. That, and that's just for defending that wellspring in the. I'm gonna hit the cap again and just. So there's a question mark that I have not.
Oh, I thought we were done with those.
It's because it's the last mount.
Oh my goodness.
Last mount. Where are you? Hear my voice? Here. Here they are. They just spawned.
Regal tigers are the fastest things on four paws. Just what you need to hunt those piglins down.
Are my favorite mount, I'd say. That was so. You're the fastest on the ground. Now you are sacrificing jump height, but just the raw movement speed that you're just gonna get with them naturally. So nice. I wouldn't say it's really night and day, but just, you know, having more overworld movement is already a big boon.
The jump height is definitely pitiful, but I found that building bridges everywhere helps with that, especially in the mountain areas.
Yeah, and also I'm not trying to, like, because I have ways to get around some of the bigger problems. I have the redstone launcher now for the Horde of the Bastion. I don't have to worry about, like, trying to jump cheese my way past their big walls or so. Now, only problem then would, of course, be here. If we weren't climbing well, you know?
Yeah.
But natural mushrooms is here.
Again, that's why I was
I'm
talking
just
about.
scouting to see if there's any diamonds or in a ton.
That's why I was talking about, you know, being able to build ramps, because that helps with that issue.
Exactly. Back here. Hero towers hold out, thank goodness. I think that my kaboomery is gone, though.
That's not exciting.
Maybe though might just be a straight up. So destroy those walls? And you know what time it is. I think I saw one of the first just go into the lava. I need to recall them right now, otherwise they're gonna fucking die.
Oh no.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, please be careful going up this ramp. Okay, wall was destroyed. And yeah, you've seen this is the problem with the tiger here, of like how I legitimately cannot get around this. But if I destroy this one gate, then problems should fix themselves, quite frankly. Yeah, gate's gone. Get the first bat, so they can't be losing Dioritis right now. Dioritis is gonna be the biggest boon with being able to keep my army supply actually up. That, and actually since I have, what's his face? I actually have iron. I can get around to spawning some mossies to up. I don't need full creepers completely. I just need a strong supply to our front line up. As you can see here, we already have some grindstones thanks to First of Diorites. So we can supplant the rest of the supply with Diorites. Meantime then, if I can pass it down. Spawner first actually. Alright. Get the penguin spawner. Wonderful. And I want that bobble gone. Not that cobble there, carpentry has gone.
I want it gone, and I want it gone now.
Lots of penguins right next to the spawners. Very bad. Spawn some zombies just to take these hits immediately for us. And all these point golems should be able to hold them off of. Alright, supply. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, all these big ones are so annoying. It will resolve immediately if we do these spawners here. Wonderful, wonderful attrition attack. I am likely dead.
Nope, you lived.
Lived, but we're out of first. The supply is mostly gone too. These pigs are right next to it. I think actually one thing that I am realizing is that with the Kaboonery Dawn, all these arrow towers have been really disruptive. It's been a huge problem in our offense. I'm not being able to fight our front lines. Since I'm using all of my supply for the sake of blowing things up fast, rather than actually being a defensive. I wonder how many things are. Right. Strategy for now is going to be a full-blown retreat. Full-blown retreat. Let's actually start getting that back. And I need to go to lower fate supply. Because we are out of resources. Decent assault. I think I could have done more with it. But the fact is that I can't spare. If I die right there, the assault's already dead, and we legitimately don't have any more resources. Back. Few thousand wood. Okay. Again, I'm gonna trust the skeletons to be able to hold things. I'm going to keep tabbing it in and on the map though. So as soon as if I see that smoking, then I am going to immediately retreat back to the stone. That is the game plan. I should be, so they should, you know, in history, be able to keep themselves safe, but it'll be smart about this. Be smart about this. A whole entire Stoughton homestead is not worth the life of, is not worth the life of, you know, the one of the many bases I still have. Oh, I'm here. I think probably a really good idea to get myself. Potions would probably be the most important thing. Again, a solid. I also think another problem, because when 20% of my base was just at the end of that right there, then not bad, but I don't have an actual back line. Skeletons are good. Are paying off massive dividends with the fact that this is a path. I'm gonna, instead of having the guys try to route around through the lava.
Looks like your big friend fell behind. Not to worry.
Damn it.
Give them some time.
I should have
and
just
they'll
had them
meet you wherever
following,
the waters of the well
because now I'm not
flow.
gonna have any thirst for this assault wave, but we're already here. We're not in the nether, this is just a big base. Okay, no, I still have one of the first actually, so it's fine.
Imagine if there was a like a update that let you go into the nether to try and take back.
Oh,
like
God.
to try and go on the offensive.
I think we have Minecraft done.
That's true.
Okay. No plan. The spawner here. Behind us. Our tower's going away. Followed by a boomerang. Support these other towers. Then, great assault, ladies and gentlemen. Our towers to support. I'm gonna need actually a few zombies just to face tank the pig ones. Especially since that supply number is rapidly dwindling. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Go, 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 go. Avoid that crap. Look at that beautiful number shrink down. Ooh, oh, wow, that's so nice. Yeah, having my carpentry hut right next to us here to be able to take care of things works wonders, and this creeper rush is...
The portal is taking some serious damage.
Alright, one more creeper rush. Nice.
And there's the portal.
As I spawned that one last wave of creepers, but the last wave actually hadn't blown up yet, however, so... So, with the destruction of the last of the horde of the bastions, portals, when it comes
It is time. The Unbreakable has come for you.
badly so. With that, you think we're done, Crimson? Have you defeated a faction yet on your playthrough?
No, because I decided early on that I wanted to get all of them down to one city and then defeat them all one after the other.
Yeah, about that, love.
I may not want to do that.
Oh, you're gonna see after I put all this prismarine on the ground. That's 400, baby. Or a prismarine. Good amount of gold to... I think it's... 490? Any more? Any more? I think I've gotten out. Once you destroy that, look what's popped up on the map, love.
There is
The
a new piglin base in the
Unbreakable leader
world.
of the Horde
Their hunger
Bastion.
spreads like
Okay.
a sickness.
We have to deal with the Unbreakable themselves, meaning that as soon as you destroy the last one, they will spawn one more big fortress, which is a level 4, essentially. That you have to assault to take down the faction boss and stop their actions.
Aha, I see.
It's odd to
Can
see
the
them so far
Unbreakable
from
like
home.
spawn more
Their world is
bastions? Like
changing,
more
and they are
you know,
curious to learn how.
more buildings?
We
Yeah.
saw where that led the creepers.
No.
Oh no.
These gentle souls' strength comes from their peace. They will find their way back home.
As we are starting to destroy and make news, we are destroying more structures in outer set. Soldiers of that is the world around them. Actually, how they act. Yes, indeed. now real quick. I'm going the exact wrong way from my well house. I need to... So I was following the one marker I had when I was actually in bad too. Markers? Skeleton skeletons. Now, map-wise, it seems like they're fine. But, gotta check. Gotta be diligent.
Just gotta. If you are diligent, then they fall.
Now, we saw what happened last time. These walls are actually still really bad. But, there's only 1 minute left on this invasion. Heck yeah, boys! Nice job. Nice job.
I may have been dumb and forgot to enforce the skeletons when I first got them in the first place. So
Nice.
now they're under invasion. Gonna have to build these walls in a hurry. It's
It
evening.
seems like-
And I just put their way.
Oh, my carpenter hasn't done well. First layer walls have died, but that's totally fine. Yeah, only 1 minute left to defend the skeleton. And the fact that these are literally the last of the big ones left, makes me happy. The apartment home townhome complex will hold out for us.
Now send the rest of those piglins packing.
Yay! Unbreakable. But first, got our next upgrade, baby. Oh yeah, Crimson, did you get unsoft lock from me?
Oh yeah, I did actually.
Yay! Here it is. I actually don't have diamond. I don't have enough diamonds to even diamond perm.
I have acquired all of the permanent upgrades.
Bards
You have
gather.
them.
Redstone perm. A diamond perm. Last. I'll have room for a few. Try all flames of creation, and in that case, then, or some more away storage potential. Oh wait, I'm already going. Why so? One village. Zombie home. Queen. Zombies hold out too, so I think I can leave the zombies be. Might be better for. I'm at the wall of fate. My usual of collecting. Storing that un. Let's go ahead and that way I can try to attack the last thing. This village here that I've been teleporting back and forth does not have much way of actual defenses. You need to get on that. Just build the towers all around, hilariously, just because I'm trying to spend the wood before I overcraft on it constantly here. I actually don't have any structure. Build our first. Being haphazard with how I'm building, I'm just trying to be quick in the draw. Because I have a 8 layer as we go on here. Especially with how many of the resources I'm near a bunch of trees. I'm not worried about my by going low. Get this started so I know what I'm working with. Warriors of Walls seem get to this point here, unless it's going to be a very specialized raid, that's when I really have to start worrying about, like, you know, like, big pig ones that can, like, barrel through when it comes to it then, or, like, the hawk. But at least, like, in the range of the carpentry hunts, these warriors will do just fine. I think I'll probably want to save my get a trip for this village, though. That way we really have a way to plant it with really good arrow towers, so I don't do it, but since it is a village, I can't just fast travel to it. Plus to the zombie homes, but the zombies will have an easier time holding out considering how much I fortified it. Skeletons held out on their own. I'm pretty sure with all the stuff I did with zombies, they can hold out too. This side is attacking. That's where he's bottom out. And go biome road. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Can I have 3,000 wood, please? Thank you. Very cool. Honestly, just like building a mess. Never. Seems like a well-fortified village. I mean, I say that. If 3 warriors of walls isn't enough to stop the big ones, I don't know what is it. No. I can put something inside. If anybody did. But I will say, even though this seems almost like from my commentary on it, I really do enjoy this of like being that like a potential fire I'm gonna have to take care of. I feel like this. I really like this is absolutely like I'm saying like the highlight of like, ooh, I'm only playing the game for this year. This is like a monotony that I am absolutely like fully invested in. Warriors of Walls. Hey, we saw the first time again, and I had like 2 Warriors of Walls, but I had like a single hole in it, and they broke through. So you gotta be prepared, bro. Back to the well house. The well house, going to get my entire supply because I have 2,000 wood on deck there. Going to get all my cobble. On my stone, and then I think it's time to start the real assault on the Horde of the Bastion. Oh, 2,000. And we're going. We're gonna teleport to this row house that I have set up. Really start against the Unbreakable. Shouldn't be too far on here now. Oh, so we're gonna see this other tiger spawn.
Now you could have multiple of the same steed.
Just over here, last horde of the Bastion. Gonna have to deal with the portal, and of course, this hunt of junk here, meaning that my creeper rush is likely not going to work.
That is a lot of piglin.
I mean,
Size is not
how,
everything, my
many
friend.
piglins there are.
You know that better than most.
And
Trust
with
in our
how
hero.
he's going to be guarding the portal, of course. Problem. While we're moving this stuff, I am going to easily get a supply of stone. Or I'm going to start my supplies around. That is in. And as we have a foothold here, doing the same idea as before. Carpentry hut, get all the spawners otherwise in, start moving but hostile lines. This is a huge fortress that we're gonna get an overwatch on. That is, we have to kill the guy first before we can get to the health bar is of the Unbreakable.
Oh.
Anyways.
So you can't even try to get by. You have
I'm not gonna be able to backdoor him. You'd have to destroy that and the junk first. So the usual notes.
Oh, that's gonna be hell against Horde of the Hunt.
You wanna see an Overwatch off? This is what you're looking at. It's only 3 tiers of walls, but he has his own little fortress essentially right there. He's going to have to break this. But for this here, I'm actually gonna want an try to break. Now, problems with this initial assault. I already actually hit my wood cap as the Oays were burning all the redstone. So we are actually out of wood after this 1400. So I need to protect my central structures here as best as I can. But the towers that we have. Actually, while we're here, I need to having instead of the standard tower will be better for defending my initiative. Past this, we need to just do these lines. See here, this supply is already, I'm already down to 20 again. I'm gonna need as much more lines as I can help me out. We're not gonna call everybody together. We can do this immediately. Problem. Get to those arrow towers in time. I need to defend my lines. That way my wrestling launcher can. This might already be a quick retreat, not gonna lie. Not this, is that I need these arrow towers to keep add my supply chain down. Or first might follow. That's fine. Got this. I just need to have a safe place to have my grindstone, my cobble, and my mosses. My points. That should be hitting. I think the hunt boss is my favorite, I will say, Jordan. Just in terms of like how I have to deal with it and change the strategy. So you will have a wonderful time doing it. Right. Build a few
Not gonna
walls.
lie.
Tried to defend around. They destroyed my fucking redstone launcher. Oh, that's actually so horrible.
Oh, that's.
No, I do
down the
have
drain.
my redstone per minute at the very least. This is already a very holistic problem. Now, not necessarily a bad first assault, just to start cracking open waves. I'm going to actually, I think what I might have to do, build walls, essentially have this be an unassaultable area of scatter, arrows when it comes to, have my army force come from another side of the assault. Again, I'm out of wood, this assault has failed. Bad progress. But for all intents and purposes, the assault is over. Bad. Always had to go back to. First back. Immediately we are sprinting again. And we'll be able to gather a few things. Very nice. Already not too far. Still have almost 5k in the bank. For all my other reasons. Health here. I think a second Chartreuse hat will just be hard. What I want is again also as I can. Past that, I need to actually have battle line. That and then one air tower is being
I'll just kill the air tower.
I'm gonna call the forces. That way we can together. I think also a big part of why my strategy is known is that I'm not spawning any mossy. I have a good amount of iron.
Uh-oh.
Fine. Hero tower is fine. Gone. Thank goodness. That's 2 skeleton spawners I have instead of a cobblestone. That is hilarious. Please.
It seems that my defense for this skeletons was not enough. Considering I get there and there's already a hole punched in the walls and I die immediately.
No, hilariously, because I focus in so much
First is
on...
fallen.
I focus in so much on getting my army base built up. I've already overdrafted on wood at the end, dude.
Guys.
End of the January. Right, that's 20. For the front lines, you need to hit these spawners back to back, y'all. These spawners are the biggest problem. Get to that. Here's another ad, so I can build some gates for myself to protect hero towers from going on. A gate, and this supply going again. This is skeleton being back. Honestly, just going on. That means that's just a constant supply that's going to be able to keep
First has fallen.
and not necessarily like die. Comes to it in comparison, you know? I should be doing more specialized orders to make sure the focus is back. And sitting up working out. The fact is, I can just get rid of like the spawners, and in that case, it's gonna make us so much easier. To get rid of these around, I'm gonna essentially only have to deal with the enemy very end. Okay, decent base. My army's quite a third. Just keep moving, people. Keep destroying every piece of crap along the way that you see. Then, while the bottom is now fully secure against the monster, going to go to my supply is only at 30, like only at 20 right now. For once, and I support. Then we build a skeleton base of about.
The first has fallen.
Nice as well. Happy. Skeleton base. I'll draw the attention. Here. Slowly but surely, all these outer stretches will fall. Very happy with. Very, very happy. Or no, I don't want it. I need a creeper to break open the wall so I don't have to keep popping down. If I can just have them deploy outer wall. Beautiful. In time. Our main needs to be forward. Forwards. Forward arrow forward. Work the line. I love you, Tiger, but your upward mobility is so shit. Now, while it does seem a bit challenging. Just like, why don't I just go ahead and rush the unbreakable around here? Fact is that if my base isn't wise for here, as you're seeing, it's like, yeah, you see, some of the piglins are actually working away from the side here. That I'm gonna have to keep dealing with them, going back and forth constantly. They keep trying to work my way around. It would be my main concern. I want to be able to protect my interests, vested interests, as we keep going back. Now I do think again this is gonna be have to be another retreat angle after my next round of supply because we are out of wood. Okay, likely one more carpenter hut. Hold what I can. These last guys of my supply are the idea here. They're just gonna bum rush, get what they can done. We'll have to call it there. Oh, I've seen the problem. They're all being blown away. Alright, in that case then, all fade away! That's really... So, the villages are under attack. They seem to be doing fine right now. They're not smoking at. So, I think we're just gonna keep the assault on. The fact that this prep, the fact that I've, kept these villages and such, mean that I'm able to just kind of do whatever I want on these faces is honestly really. Then this is a never-ending assault that I'm going to keep weathering the end. And I can stop worrying about the Horde of the Bastion. At the very least, I think the Horde of the Spore is at least more fun for me from a gameplay perspective to fight, and then after that, the Horde of the Hunt is my favorite Horde.
The Horde of the Hunt's boss is going to be terrifying to take on.
Oh, you don't know the half of it yet, sister. I don't reach my 2001. By the way, have these towers. Hold these doors open. Out of way. October dropped in wood. Spend. We're about to hit that 2,000. Keep going. Spend on wood. Go. Ah, we hit 2,000. That swamp biome's is getting shit way too fast for my own good, Chief. Is there anywhere? We hit the cap again. Yeah, these first need to take care of these guys, because otherwise this is battle. That, or honestly, I think the bigger counters would just be I just get skeletons. Deal with the wind pulse, thinking about it now. I'm out of diamond. I'm out of lapis, actually. Oh shit. I legitimately never had this problem. That is a hilarious
Go back to a village,
problem.
I guess?
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go back to a village chest, but while we have all these resources, I'm gonna build as many freaking arrow towers as I can. Any arrow towers. I want the guys keep going. I'm gonna still keep using my redstone cannons as much as I can. Yeah, I've been actually I ran out of lapis. It is such a first world problem. Right, let's get rid of these spawners. Hopefully these don't get a whole lot easier overall. We'll see. I hope.
The first has fallen.
I'm gonna save some of you guys down over here. Pretty decent. But even just getting in one spot is really good. Next one up, boys. Go to Carpenter Hut, they immediately restore the Carpenter Hut. Ah, yes, good degree.
Oh, that's fun.
Be fine. Plus, staying at the brewery mean that I'm actually gonna have so much I have actually made a maze of my own. Is it good at that? Thank you, First of Diorite, being so good. For being my mobile army supply, since I really have no way to supply them anymore. On as many arrow towers as we can, ladies and gentlemen!
That is so tall. What the fuck?
Looking at well. Right, we fight
A level 3 Thirsty Spore.
Up. Into the spore then. At least I get this one spotter. This one spotter dies and I can be happy with the gold.
Oh, maybe I was salting it from the back, that's why everything's so tall.
Yes! Good job, ladies and gentlemen. Homesteads are still pretty good too. Gonna do. Honestly, you wanna know something that I actually haven't still done? I haven't been doing towers.
You think they're gonna help you out here?
I honestly should have been getting towers way long ago. I am gonna go ahead and go to a tower to collect it since I have. I'm only at I'm at 300 prism, so still a little bit off from being able to get diamond permit. That is, I think even just getting a tower to help me out to just have something to on. We do. Gold, then that should be a tower that I can.
I can't wait to see what you do with that.
I can construct towers, and it will just take, you know, actually getting a stun tower. Doesn't damage enemies would be on enemy. Probably be comes to that. Now I'm seeing the zombie homestead hold things. The village itself and the top village did hold things off as well too. So yes, oh, it is a bit damaged. So let's see, 93%, but most of the structures are here. I can be pretty happy about that. Great job, y'all. Great job. Whoa! Because it village defended itself, that's 135 prismarine. We're going back to the village. We're going back to the Wellspring of Fate right now. I just spent the gold, so I can't build the improvement.
Good news is the sun is up again.
But the bad news is that the piglins attacked a village in the night.
Go to them, see what they need, and help them prepare for the next time.
Highway. Skeleton Homestead Net. Outpost. They keep attacking the same homesteads that I have, like, very well defended. So I'm honestly fine by that.
Oh, they got fire right. No.
Great, this is a huge power spike for me, ironically. 3,000 for my equipment caps is really good on its own now for my wood and my stone. And the fact that I'm going to eventually have enough for what's its name? Or having resource per minute for all of my rare resources. Approaching the max number of structures in the world, 90%. What?
What? Oh no.
I mean, I'm gonna have to just deconstruct it. I'm gonna have to go around to some bases I've destroyed and deconstruct things, if it means they can't do that. Or hopefully, it's a smart system to where it just destroys some of my past structures. Then in that case, that is actually hilarious. That is a problem that I can encounter.
For it to be a smart structure, for a smart system though, you would have to do it. You would have to somehow know what ones aren't in bases.
Oh, I mean, who knows? Go see. For now, because gotten. Oh wait, the amount of trips is left on the right side. I think we should start looking towards that combat engine. We'll get a shit ton of loot. That's so. Skeletons. Oh, well, I like to speed lost cannon.
You know what? I just realized something.
Oh.
Redstone cannons are going to be incredibly valuable against
The Unbreakable's presence protects this portal. You must defeat them first.
Dance.
Against Orc, especially since they can currently be boosted by spyglasses.
Huh? All voice structures one by one. Wise. Fly back. Good. One structure gone. Get rid of this stupid fuck-ass windmill tower now. Look at how big the Unbreakable is. Holy shit. He is a hunking mess of a man. I'd love to lure him to this side though with all my structures, but I don't think that's happening.
No two of them at once with my cap. Oh my goodness. I could go third if I wanted.
Alright. No, it's too strong. Oh! Oh, I've been blown over the walls. This is the problem. This is the problem. This is the problem. This is the problem. I am actually in no man's land right now.
Yeah, that's the exact same problem. Not just first world one.
No, Tiger, no! Okay, I was able to jump over. Fine.
The range is so far. What the fuck?
Move some of these. Trying to get a few. All the four.
Oh no, they do have to deal with terrain.
Try a different. I'm gonna get close enough to bait the thing to try to strike us. I'm taking the bait. Them on the portal side, that's enough to stall it out. And then after I get rid of the windmill, it's just going to be freaking. It's just going to be this freaking. I'm hoping that my arrow towers and 500 skeletons get rid of. Which, I mean, okay, the arrow tower's gone, so 500 skeletons. Look, y'all just stay back there. All we need you to do. And let the first and such deal with these bozos. Where is my kaboomery? I need more... Didn't I have a kaboomery back here? Yes, I do. I recall this one back. Wonderful.
The first has fallen.
Yes, I got it. Infantry cut, plus artillery. Plus, yeah, 1 billion arrow towers. Where are my scatter towers at? 1 billion scatter towers.
Something I've been learning is that Sarah towers aren't quite as good for defense as I thought. Just because of the fact that they have to, you know, have range. Like, well, it's not just range, they also fire from much down lower.
Yeah. I would say, this strat is not working immediately as I intended here. This guy has 1 million HP. Hello, Kappa. I hope you're chilling out.
This mountain of a piglin will crumble soon. Keep fighting.
Alright, so far is wearing down slowly but surely. That and possibly other piglins keep spawning too, so they didn't get rid of all the other piglins. Honestly, I think the idea here would probably be go back to a well house real quick, get my first bat, really just wear down guys' health, because it seems because my skeletons at the moment seem like they can hold them off. That's what I'm going to exactly do. Skeletons to hold them off. Just, you know, do a good amount of chip damage on the way back. We will finish them off with best way.
I find it so funny, why did they let redstone towers get boosted by the spyglasses?
Hey man, it was a ranged tower, right? By definition.
Yeah, but I'm sniping something from crossbase.
Nothing in the nether could resist this monster.
The
But
only reason
you
why I
can.
can't just take out the space from here, where I am right now, is because of the fact that my towers aren't positioned like in a way where they don't get blocked by terrain.
Yeah, Wi-Fi 30 seconds is now upgradable. Go! My creepers, I spawned right 5 feet in front of you! I'm out of cover. Hey, Kaboomery that I just built, I'm getting rid of you.
The first has fallen.
Go, creeper. Blow him up. The 3 HP! Blow him up! Thank you! Very cool. Yeah, look at all this arrows raining into his path as he dies. Come on, you know, that's what you get for building these ass impenetrable fortresses.
That was incredible!
Your wits and heart won the day. The Horde of the Bastion will threaten us no more.
Thank God they don't give me all this damn shit.
A weapon? What would they do with a... No,
Alright,
put
let's
it
remove
back.
you,
Put it
remove
back.
You
you,
cannot put back an idea,
and
my
remove
friend.
you.
And
I
it is
think I've
clear
gotten
this
enough
war
value out
has
of all
sparked one.
4 of you.
So with us clearing out our base here, we're also seeing progress on this beat quad what the butchers are doing. They found one of them. Or the taken village. Maybe here. Ooh, beer brewing, and I missed like a good amount. 502. And here, I can be pretty happy about that. And again, if we see it, the Horde of the Bastion is done for. Oh, I can be happy about it. Happy. I'm gonna have to deal with that app ever.
Not gonna lie, I think I like Bastion more than Spore.
Or I feel like it just feels more dynamic to me. But then again, it's two types of it's two types of structures that you have to fight through. Either huge sky floating ones versus huge fortified castle in that case. And so I feel like there is an each their own kind of in that.
And I feel like my biggest problem with Spore that I have just discovered while raiding this base is the giant hoglin spawning on the top level and raining down cannonballs onto your bridges.
There you go.
I feel like I can counter pretty much everything that Bastion does with counterplay. You can't counterplay that. You just simply cannot. Unless you want to, like, build a masonry and wood hunt per every bridge. And even then, I don't know if that out-heals more than that damages.
Cards, gathering. Now I have course per minute for every single. I can just devote all my other structures. Wait, oh, I mean, wait a minute. Wonderful. I think 3,000 is a good place to have my wood touch. Because I do think at this here, I just need to put my last 2 spots towards Flames of Dream. I'll be capping out at, that'll be 40 ish or so. If I get rid of some of the away structures I have, I can maybe get up to around like if I keep playing if I get everything structured right in that. That is the current goal right now. It's the because that's some number I think of my army supply that I had at the end of my initial. Now, veterans. Halfway through the day right now. I want them to be comfortable on their at the board. The big thing too is that since I got rid of the Bastion now, that's 1 less army taking actions. Usually it's about 2 out of the 3. And if I roll to where it's only like 1 big one taking action, and it's like maybe like 4 expanded structures, that's very. Then I can just devote everything to this. Oh, take down all the new structures that are constantly built. Actually, no. That is this. Here's the stone. Miriam's shadow, but it was mine. Brewery here. That's sweet. like these outer walls just got its. So the carpentry huts are covered. Honestly, I'm trying to find toy. Hold these out. Now I have a good boomerang on one side. Or fortified overhaul. Yeah, Odin's. I'm gonna leave go as is again. Down to this village. Our store attacking the of the store. Real for real now. Only really tackled out though. Gonna start getting our combat is OP. Oh, is there a horde of the hunt? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, well in that case then we're taking a small horde of the hunt.
Small detour.
Small detour while we're here. Big thing though that I'm gonna have my army based on, that while creepers were nice of course when it comes to that's when try to get the balls, skeletons are really gonna carry
The horde
through
of the
since
hunt
I
is
am
always on the
going
move
to
and have very
essentially be
little
taking
use
a
for
lot
defenses.
of small
Be ready
gonna
for
be
their
taking a lot of
relentless
small
attacks.
attrition based battles on constant small floating islands. Now this is gonna be chalk and cheese with how it feels like of going to this of getting to bomb rushes. Yes, God of Structures. That is already a good army base that I have on its own then. Even if it is, so I'm hearing another at outskirts here. I'm probably not gonna have to spam my arrow tower. These guys should be able to take care of this. Oh, I'd say open. Honestly, such I take care. Attacking level 1 structure to level 4s. Going with gonna feel so nice, man. Bring a tear to my eyes.
I think it is safe to say you have
Honestly,
the horde's
guys,
attention.
attack the
They're
portal.
not giving up yet.
Okay, that's pretty slow progress. Right, where are the creepers? Going. I'm gonna save my stun powers, I think, when it comes to overall. For the Horde of the Hunt, because with their big numbers, we'll want to keep what your army base keep. Otherwise, one portal should just fall on its own.
Keep pushing, you've almost won.
One more round of creepers, and actually, the boys might actually have this one. Yeah, they got it. Thank you, boys. Oh, that feels so good to actually have the army take care of a problem without me having to micromanage. So beautiful. Cutscene point. Gonna get some. just
Something
get the prismarine! Get the prismarine before it disappears!
biding its time. Soon, I fear, it will hunt you.
The horde of the hunt. These piglins are relentless. They never give up the chase.
So with us getting close to getting all the upgrades, after I fill the slots out, lost my prismarine will of course have to be used for collecting the powers I have built on the world, and what's his face too. And actually for things like I can start recruiting witches at villages. Because remember, they cost prismarine. That'll be a very good resource to actually constantly get.
Witches are buffers and buffers, right?
Yes, which you can also improve with, I think like witch cauldrons that you can also build on the map too. So they are a very good, like, you know, like big army units if you're getting a lot of flames of creation.
Makes sense.
More prisoner. Now, boys, sweet way. Sultans are under attack by a tier 3 invasion, probably by the hunt. Is that why the Sultans keep being attacked on their own, because they're the closest to a hunt bases?
Maybe.
Probably, because they know the hunt's the most aggressive tool. But again, with all the defenses I built, they should be fine. So we're just gonna keep working our way towards these outposts. Gold chest, backward. I can't see. Crap, I keep walking into every natural hazard along the way, man.
Cries.
Guys. And these LA chests aren't really doing much for me here. Sultans are still good. Next up. Okay, no, I see all the first. Everybody's here. In that case then, this is just an outpost. But y'all should be able to competently get rid of them all while I free ocelots. Yeah, though, I am absolutely getting a Flames of Creation as my next upgrades. Because having them just confidently just deal with all these threats is so nice. Now again, that is a very funny thing for me to say as soon as a first falls and dies, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. I look at my improvements. I actually don't have iron per minute, actually, thinking about it now. So, that's actually an upgrade that I've been missing, and I've been complaining about it the entire time. So that's actually something I'm gonna have to work on.
Towers.
Yeah, because I keep using it for like my huts or whatever, and then I don't ever actually have it left over for like my masonry huts. Not my masonry, yeah, no, masonry huts are a big thing about it, but I keep like being like, well, I don't have enough for my mossy golems anymore, so. And that is actually a problem my own doing. That's actually the main, because I kept thinking about the specialized resources of the other mobs. I had been completely discarding what I could have been getting out of my grindstone and regular mossies.
Hmm?
Hopefully that's enough gold. 86. Oh, it's not enough yet. I mean, after I take out the next outpost, it should hopefully be the 100 that I need. Then I can actually have resource per minute for everything then. Right. Oh, you only have first of stone left and that's it? If so, that's annoying, but here, all I do is take out the that one outpost. We're on the way out.
Well, you also got first brick as well, at least.
Mm-hmm. And another OA chest is... Oh, Lapis. It would have been good on that one assault that I had earlier on, but it's whatever. $40 gold in that piglin chest. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Yes, let's try doing it legit way. I'm gonna choose again.
Below all of them up. Thank you, it's very cool. Go. Probably that last structure. You know, that outpost should be done for. Nice! Alright. Back to the wellspring. Yep, and the skeletons were defended themselves. Wonderful. Alright. Do I not have... I do have the gold, I don't have the prismarine. Oh, kill me, dude. Kill me. That is actually so annoying. I'm not going to lie. Right, it's fine. I have all the first. Just gonna start assaulting all of the Horde of the Sport.
At least that means that, you know, when we eventually do this co-op world, I think we know who's taking on which bases.
Mm-hmm. They're finally attacking the village that isn't the skeletons. My gods! Christmas miracle! Hopefully it'll be easier. I mean, I feel like especially since we'll have delegation of boobies, like the early, like I wouldn't say it's not even a miasma of the early game, but just how, you know, how measured you have to be, especially like early on. With alright, you only have so much time to do things, and you have to discover where everything is. Because especially so, even just something as small as just finding the first and being able to get them in your army provides such a huge benefit. Just having pure units at all, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Please, alright, don't die. Thank you. Where is my mossies? Alright, that'll be a good base. From, and now our first true foray fighting the Horde of the
Picklins never back down. Now they'll fight even harder.
That is a horrible ass stream. Can I get rid of the stream, please? I'm not joking. Yeah, skeletons are great for the Horde of the Sport, just since with all of these ladders as they're seeing, as we're just gonna have to constantly build our way up towards. What's the wonderful thing that they're just gonna get to do? Just free fire away, since the Horde Sport can't really do much against these ranged attacks. They just kinda gotta deal with it and hold that L. That, and also since we keep, since every destroyed structure is leaving some, like, is not going to be netherrack, I don't have to necessarily cleanse everything. I just kind of go, like, I can just like cleanse one island at a time and keep my supply going, so I can keep recalling them even if they fall over. like, it'll be situations where I destroy the spawner, cleanse the land, and then immediately, just face after that, we will be able to set up shop. Almost.
Yeah, I love just running spawner from 10 miles away.
That, or even if I can't exactly cleanse on the way here, you see, boys will start cleansing the islands bit by bit, which means the ground will be cleansed, which means we'll just slowly but surely get on there. I'm seeing a holistic problem I'm gonna have to deal with as we go on here, which will be the fact that we're gonna have to deal with freaking windmill towers as we go on here. Yikes. That's not gonna be fun.
Yeah, I don't want to build well spring here. I was just like, I see the wellspring you're building, it's just like, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to build that there.
First is fallen.
Yeah, the redstone launchers are so nice for this.
Absolutely.
Like, if you think they're good for if you think they were good for Bastion, I'm pretty sure they were designed for the first war.
Goodness. Now, I lost the first, and my supply is... Of course, that is horrible.
Now, the only problem with redstone launchers is that you're sitting 5 miles away. You're not getting any of the Prismarine.
Yeah, but the fact is, like, if I have to keep going back and forth and resupplying my army, that's not necessarily the worst thing ever in the world.
Plus, don't always necessarily need to use them to kill the structures. Hitting them once hits almost every structure to half health.
The first is fallen.
Brother, I just saw first of diorite. I think, like, legitimately just fall off the freaking cliff.
Right.
Yes, the windmill's gone. That's wonderful. So, get rid of these arrow towers. And then, afterwards... Okay, I see one pylon. I just think one with the neck. For this arrow tower next. I would really appreciate that. I do think just how the Horde of the Spore is, I have neglected a good amount of my ground game here. When I really should have just been having tower, I really should have just continued cleansing the land as I've been going down, in my opinion. Because then I'd be able to holistically, I'd be able to holistically have arrow towers going along. It kind of fits as I go on the bases, but I was just lazy at first. That is biting me in the butt so much here.
Your tactics will be met with further retribution.
Because all these pig ones just spawning to go on my bridges are really bricking my army's ability to effectively attack. As much as I would love to. You need to get rid of these spawners. Big thing. That, and since some of the structures here on these islands were able to actually spawn, spawn any grass, I couldn't actually do my island hopping strategies I would have liked. Because I think it's the gold ore, kind of like farming things, are the ones that you are looking out for. When it comes to, that would be, because like, you know, you're claiming the land from them, still gold and all. But the problem is that these piglins, is that with the piglins, not with the piglins, with me unable to get a foothold, I don't have my air towers, you know, supplying my army, keeping us safe, and going on from there. Oh, did I not? Dowie the first. Here first. Try to take care of like 1 or 2 more bases, and then it's already midnight in my. Try to call it after maybe 1 or 2 more days or night.
Mm-hmm.
So very good progress to be able to actually take out an entire horde. Very, very happy with what I've been able to do. Alright, y'all. Let me make another ramp. Fast traveling. And we need to just sprint it towards one of these here. Go, my lovely army! Go! I'll cover you!
These hogs are definitely.
Please destroy something. This pylon needs to disappear.
The first has fallen.
Damn it. I have the redstone per minute. Why am I not making more redstone ones? Just to deal with this. That. I would say I'm so done with it. I'll make 2! Actually, I don't have a... That's fine. I'll actually full attrition this. I'll make redstone launchers and unbuild them and just keep going along that way. That's a brilliant by me.
It's what's best to do.
Now, I destroyed those things, but I don't think I'm actually going to make it back to get the prismarine that I need from them. Oh! Okay, 1 more pylon here. I'm gonna find out where that pylon is. Well, first, I'll fall off the bridge. Right? Right. There's that one pylon that I'm looking for. I'm on a lone island by itself. Hey boys, if you can get rid of that, I would very much appreciate it. I'll just start gearing up the creeper core. Nice, they got it. Perfect.
Yes.
With those lava coils down, the portal is all yours.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you know the drill. Oh, I've done it thousands of times before. Rush it! Hit the portal from here. Kinda seems like it. Might as well see. Okay, actually, that did hit. That's actually pretty nice. Not even having to go on one side to deal with the damn windmills. I'm so happy about that. That is one thing that I am very happy I don't ever have to deal with, though, anymore. Of like, the Horde of the Bastion itself, already with windmills, was already, like, a minor inconvenience to just being annoying. Horde of the Spore with windmills, though, is like, actually my entire army base will die from fall damage. If I let it happen. Which is, very scary to think about.
Which is why you don't let it happen.
Nope.
And you nuke the windmills from orbit.
Yep.
The first has fallen.
Okay, there's just one pylon left in this goddamn base. Where is it? There it is. As soon as this redstone cannon builds, you're dead.
If Beaver's able to do it. Thank you, boys! Thank you! Very cool.
I tried doing it right. I tried.
Now we can see Spore Boss for the Horde of the Spore as well. In all of them now. We killed one of them.
What if I remove this? What if I remove this? Got one. Spyglass. Finish constructing, give me that little extra bit of range. I don't want to deal with this.
Now the other thing to note with the Horde of the Spore is you'll need to have good parkour, otherwise get all the Prismarine that you can get.
I have decided I have already upgraded and it is not worth it to try and deal with this.
To deal with what's the problem you're having with?
Horde of the Spore. Existing.
No.
Trying to parkour throughout all of the places while my bridges keep getting destroyed from under me.
Yep.
It's not fun.
Go.
And the hogs are so tanky.
What was it tonight? It's good. Alright, this will be my last 30 minutes, I think, for tonight. So, get some wood for my well house. Need to set up defensive. Onwards.
If I recall, refund in exchange for Reapers.
This village has rudimentary. Go ahead, set up my. That's down here. Worried I'm gonna reach the world limit. That'll be a problem that we'll get to when we get to it. Now, the settlement needs your help.
Okay, portal is at 79.
Yeah, how's your save going on right now, Love?
And portal is now at 26. Never mind, 20.
getting there.
It's fine, I'm sending another wave of 20 creepers. Is it overkill? Yes. I don't care, though. I just want this base to die.
What tier base were you even fighting?
Tier 3 Horde of Spore.
Yep. I mean, well, considering how good you've been in parkour in past games that we've played together now, I can see why you dislike them so much.
Screw this Horde.
The Crimson
Screw
Slander
this
is real.
Horde.
No, I'd expect. So that's a bit vetsy. I'd expect the trans girl to be good at Celeste.
I was good at one point, and I got enough practice.
Understandable, but even then, that's funny Slander to think about with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here. Otherwise, again, I want these villages to be autonomously defended.
Worst part is there's still one more. There's still one more level 3.
I'm gonna have to take a look at my save real quick. I'm gonna have to deal with me. I got 2 level 2 that are about to upgrade themselves until level 3. That's really annoying.
Yeah, I think I already have figured out how I'm going to deal with the boss of the Horde of the Spore.
If Crimson had pats, I'm gonna give her so much more love than just. You already know that's not an empty promise, Jolden.
And it is going to be with TNT orbital strikes. I think that is how I'm going to deal with that.
Goodness gracious.
At least I was hitting the tiger, so I wasn't taking any fall damage when I fell. But like, having to replace the bridges over and over is so bad. Oh, hi, villager cutscene. Oh, there's a chest.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Destroy these bozos. Destroy the bozos. Like shoot that. Since they're in the stair, I don't know. Those kind of shit. Having 5 supply things. Both units. Oh, that's not. No, whatever, man. Start attacking those stretches if you would, please, y'all. Forwards ain't smoking, so that's still good. That will blow up. Just taking care of everything else here. Worried? You gotta be kidding me. Thank you for some of you being able to climb up here and help me with this path. Done. Oh, there's a tier 3 I can start looking at, Crimson. Oh boy.
Good luck.
It might be the last thing we do tonight. That'll be a good 30-minute excursion. Right, frame this redstone. Going. Oh. Oh, it's still good. Still is good. Tier attacks it getting a tier 2. Keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. More fortresses. Alright, nothing more to do but start cleansing the land, ladies and gentlemen. Cleanse the land. Look for structures on the ground. See what are infection.
Your presence is really agitating the piglins.
Well, the bridge collapses from all those arrows. Damn it. Cruzy builds the worst bridge award. Minecraft award. Alright boys, retreat bad, retreat bad. We need to get the supply back.
Cruzy builds worse from that bridge in Minecraft. Asks to leave server.
Yep, asked to leave the overworld. Alright, we got the base back now. Cleansing on as we can, people, but you need to follow me up this ramp. We need to take the structure like right now before it knocks any more of us down. Good job. 0 tower next. One by one. One by island, people. Go, go, go. My supply's still 20 strong. Keep going. That's an uncured island. I can go from here. Go, 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 people. Go, go, go. Let's immediately build some structures around here. Feature spawners.
Unique mounts? No, that's all the mounts.
Yeah, I think there's 5
First
unique
is
mounts in the
fallen.
game.
The beetles do fine. I think I've solved
Yeah.
my hornets for problems. Oh my goodness, they move so slow.
They are slow, but the fireability is actually pretty decent. Nice.
Okay, I'm not seeing any thoughts. We're gonna build new Wonderful Bastion. Okay, cool.
Alright, y'all. Yes, we lost a little bit of the force, but keep going, we keep going, we keep going. Go, 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 go.
I have activation. Is that on something?
a little bit. I need to get a carpentry head right now. Always. Wonderful. Carpentry head bolt means that I can actually support the line. Means we can start assaulting. That's everybody getting down to fall damage. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Hold these walls first. Here is my boomerang.
The first has fallen.
First fallen.
First has fallen.
Sure, those chests are good to give up. You're tempted. Do I still need to keep like the bursts in order to utilize the bursts?
Yes, you have to find the first, and then you will have to actually do the wait the first. You'll need to get that wait question.
Well, no, I've gotten no. Like I've gotten all the firsts. Do I still need to wait the first improvement to use them?
Like do the action roll? No. Are you talking about the improvement? I have no idea then.
Well, I'm gonna see then. Well, I'm still seeing the first, so I'm going to assume that, yeah, it's all good.
Oh, I mean, we'll see also if they die afterwards, so that would, I think, be the ultimate witness test afterwards.
True.
Or the windmill before it blows all the troops! Alright, troops, actually get back for like 2 more seconds. The village defended itself. Wonderful. Love to see it.
Oh. No, you can get upgrades to the construction speed and the range of the... Oh, okay.
I can sense this base holds some significance to the piglin's strategy. You must destroy it at once.
Oh, it's only 2 wide.
Alright, boys and girls. That one structure gone. I want you to continue assaulting the main island. We can get rid of everything in the main island, and the others will soon follow.
The first has fallen.
Not gonna lie, that is still pretty annoying, but we have a purified foothold in the main island now. Where's my next carpentry gonna go? Here? Not good to me.
The horde of the Spore gathers their strength.
Afterwards, where is her? I'm just gonna need the skeletons to just continue raining down fire and supporting the lines while I go back and get all this. The skeletons, if you can just like rally there for them. Slowly but surely, incrementally scaling up. This is how the Horde of the Spore will fall. also one very determined leader to take down the spotter by themselves. Spotter will fall by my hands. Got this. Trust me.
Years.
I got it. I got it. Can't accuse me of doing anything else otherwise. I did it for the team. Alright, next round of redstone.
A first has fallen.
I didn't even know where that first was, honestly. Oh well, fat days, skeletons can deal with the rest here.
And, okay, why do the Horde Spore control so much territory that's just empty?
Good question.
Like, they're not using it at all. They're just building up their tiny spires.
How do I just... I can't build a wellspring in the middle of Horde the Spore turret. If I can do so, I can cut down on all of my effective travel time, and then I'll have an easy way to constantly get my... Build it in a place ended, of course. But if I'm able to do so. So wonderful. Build it right here in the... Yes. Yes.
The Horde of the Spore are perhaps what antithesize our overworld the most. They are chaotic, noxious, and without reason.
I'm getting the intro cutscene to the Horde of the Spore, even though I've been fighting them.
That's a little silly.
It is going to be particularly unpleasant fighting these piglins.
Hold my wellspring. That'll have to be good there. Otherwise, you need to start doing something for me. I have the wellspring there. Get to a village. Immediately get my village chest reward. Then continue the escape. That is honestly not enough stone I need. Well, if spring didn't survive until then this is a pretty good investment. Like you said, like, you destroyed the Wait the First, and the first, like, have any of your first died and they're still respawning?
None of them died yet, so can't technically say.
I'm pretty worried considering how often mine are dying. I'd say it's only stone and prismarine, so let me destroy mine. I can use that for army cap, and then I'm gonna go on from there.
Well, okay, to be fair, like, I'm not really putting them in a situation where they can die right now. Let me
Don't
just,
talk to me and
show
how
my
I'm
screen.
commanding my army.
Let me just show my screen real quick about what I'm doing over here.
Yeah, let me see in the... Are you really just redstone launching all the way from over there?
Yes.
For a moment. Anyway, I'm gonna turn your stream off, that way I don't have echoing music. It had really flummoxed right there of like, huh? What am I hearing?
Let me stop streaming as well. But yeah, I just started on the last base, and it's just like I would like to skip a few steps, or at least nuke some of the hogs out of existence before I do anything.
Smile.
And there's also a fan at the top of one of those, so it's just like, let me not deal with that.
Understandable.
I just realized they have no pylons in this base.
Hmm.
This is a level 3 base with no protection on the portal, which is kind of wild.
Do I have any bits for a big army tab? What a small. Large flame. Here is.
Your inspiration grows. Now more will follow your lead.
That is all my upgrades. Oh, I am at stat bad, so. It's just what it has left. One way. Alright, Cruzy. Know the drill. Pour it up. Let's go on their own, and then are gonna try to take one horde of this.
Wait, where did that? I didn't even attack the Heart of the Bastion. They were making a new base out of an outpost. So how the hell did the piglins make an error? I'm confused. Maybe this is just low difficulty stuff, where it says they're gonna do something and then it rolls a coin.
Nah, I've had some times here on this stream especially where I've just like, I haven't mentioned it, but I did see things like Horde of the Hunt has damaged one of their own bases. Where, I don't know the logic behind that itself, I'll be honest with you. Oh my god,
Happening every
I
time
have
now?
encountered my first major logistical problem. I have actually built too many structures that I need to just go around the world deleting some.
Well, well, well.
This is actually a problem. I'm gonna have to like go around to like destroyed bases and seeing what I actually can get rid of. Excuse me? That is actually such a hilarious first world problem. I can't even place like away stuff to gather things.
Oh no.
So I actually have to go around, delete a bunch of my old structures if I can.
That's crazy.
This is a hilarious first world problem. This is gonna take some time.
This is a tribute to how bad your arrow tower spam is.
What?
The game itself can't handle it.
I love it so much. The fact that I have to keep, I'm gonna have to keep disassembling all the towers that I keep making as I go on. This is a huge problem, unironically.
This is a message to you from Minecraft devs. You can't just go polluting the world.
Go says I have placed too many stretchers. Oh no, dude. This is so bad. This is so bad. This is so bad. My entire tempo has been ruined. Note to self-disassemble bases after you beat them. I mean, if you see how many arrow towers I have too, like this is actually such a first world problem. For and mouse, is there any shortcut? Open. Both view will open and close with the toggle of a button. Okay, no, that's just sane. You know, that's just shortcuts unsane. Trying to see if there's like a button that I can do to like quickly destroy things. No.
Mm-hmm. You gotta hold F. Unless there's something that lets you, like, in the map, drag and just delete all in dragged area.
Okay, no, there's no hotbar. There's no like immediate option for me to actually just go ahead and like destroy structures. So I'm just have to go up to each of them individually and hold F. No, dude, that's actually so grief. All the towers that I've been spamming around the world. This is honestly really annoying. Well, I mean, that's a way to just be yapping on all night if I really wanted to. At the very least, I have some peace. They do this here, but this is horrible to think about on how many things I'm going to be spamming in the next faces and all that, you know? Oh goodness, oh goodness, oh goodness. Because I know I don't want to touch any structures in the villages, just due to the fact that they are going to be, you know, if they're going to be potentially attacked over and over again, I'm just going to leave them as is and let those structures, you know, deteriorate, get destroyed over time then. For everything else. Goodness. And I think the annoying thing too is that like, the game doesn't immediately auto-lock onto the structure, so I have to wait just a small 2-second period between each one to remove these. That's really painful. I get why there'd be a cap, but this is... Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, it is my strategy to tower spam, don't get me wrong. Because I'm only just going up to these piglins and saying, you can't destroy all of these at a time now, can you? But... with how many that I have been boating around the world, who knows how much resources that I have that I've been like taxing the world with. Well, I'm glad that this is happening at the very least right now, and not when I'm in the middle of assaulting the base.
Yeah, true. If there was a good time for it to happen, I guess now
I guess.
would be good.
So it doesn't make me feel good either way, though. Roasted. Stop them to because I'm taking care of this logistics problem. I can't believe I can't believe my army supply has been undone by the one thing that every modern army need now. Logistics support. Prize, dude.
Supply lines.
Yep. They actually... Damn, the piglins actually cut off my supply lines. Can't have shit in the overworld.
Now imagine a new base spawns here and you have to rebuild all of these.
I would actually cry so much. Oh, the Bastion's gone. The Unbreakable is gone. Don't have to think about him ever again.
That is true. That is true. Oof, imagine playing the game with no removals.
If you did that, then I feel like I would actually, like, you are just a roving band. You are literally like the Mongols, just invading. That's all that you're doing. Alright. Going back over here. I am going to destroy this Horde of the Spore before I'm done here tonight, at the very least. So let's get our supply back. Yo, didn't I summon the first with me? Yo, boys.
Apparently,
Are we partying?
maybe not. Wait, is this?
Ladies and gentlemen, join the party.
Are you not able to?
I think they're just stuck on the fact that the wellspring is floating in the air. If they fall over wrong level, I'd be able to. And they are still here, you know. Boys! Oh goodness.
Oh, okay, they fell. They fell.
I'm trying to build the wellspring on ground level. Hello? Goodness gracious.
Too many more. So I guess you do need the improvement damage. Oh.
Once this wellspring builds, I'm just going to what's his face? Just going to re-teleport to it. Going from there. They'll be able to spawn, and then I'll be able to bring them over. Boys. Boys. Okay, I'm going back to a village, and then I'm gonna teleport back to the wellspring then. Because if they soft-lock tonight, and I can't bring them as part of my army supply, I think I soft-lock tonight. Alright, well, we're calling it there tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
We're calling it there tonight. Now, before I forget, I'm going to immediately load the game back up to make sure that I can actually use the first, considering how important they are. And if I can't, then we'll figure that out as we go along.
You might just need to whack an outpost and rebuild it.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see. As soon as it loads.
The piglins are unrelenting. A new base has emerged.
So they aren't responding. You wanna know what I think it is? It's because I don't have someone the first.
It probably is.
Probably is, so you actually will need them. Or wait, the first. So... Oh, I still actually do want to be able to use...
Maybe it's a different one you want to remove then?
I'm gonna remove Diamond because I'm not using zombies as much. But if I have weight first...
Now, go and wake
I
up
think
our
that
old
is the problem
friends.
with actually you will
Gold is an
need
essential
a
ingredient in awakening a
upgrade.
first.
I feel like it is a little bit of
When you
a
want to wake one, have some
broken
gold
thing
with
than
you.
otherwise. If you're able to use the first and then just get rid of the upgrade after. Yeah, okay, yeah, you do need the upgrade Crimson, so you will need to get it back if you want the first in your army.
Okay, got it.
At the very least, your resources do fully refund otherwise. At least for now, that is, you know, a bit of a brick. Yeah, not a soft lock. That's just, you know... Alright, I guess the logic does check out in that case then. And that's, you know, you're not gonna get to cheese your way past, summoning, not summoning a core troop or so.
That's a shame.
Bit of a shame, but it's whatever. At this, since we're here, yes, I did say I was gonna end it off, but because I actually have you know, why that didn't work with here. I am going to destroy this base before we end off tonight. That is my resolution. This is a big tier, but... Alright, boys. Destroy that. Just the side pylons or so. Creeper rushing will take care of it. I see all 3 side pylons. Just going to bum rush each and every one of them. Good son, you were doing for another 5 hours? You what? The last streams like that. The last streams absolutely did work that way too now. But I'm only going on for 3 hours tonight. Yeah, yeah. Or at least all the skeletons, even if they're not as fast as the creepers, just concentrated volley fire doing wonders. That, and if I actually get first to come up here. Okay, you can remove bridges, but you have to be at like one end of them. Good to know for the future. Now though, recall this supply, so I have all the first one. Boys. That'll be fine. I'm leaving one first, but just because Diorite keeps spawning weak boys. I'm gonna have to destroy that. Whoever blows up, fine. I'll just spawn people spawn. So that's what I was kind of thinking too. Goated of like just the actual width of the buildings itself might be might be food. They are talking about too. How many stretches they can build, but that's a logistic problem that I'll figure out in time then. But it would make sense in my mind hearing that then. Alright, one more pylon, boys.
Goodbye, pylon.
Thank you. Then make our way back to the main island, since we already started here. I already have my launch before. That's what I'll do, because I'm so done with this section here. It's my leftover redstone. I'll launch. And then as I'm waiting on by, I'm gonna start removing these structures. I'm not gonna have my supply block.
The most interesting thing about the redstone launchers is that they're free. Like
Yeah, you don't have to keep spending. Now, they are very pricey to get to, but it gets to it first and foremost. But, not that it is, yeah, an essential free resource that you can always just have at your beck and call afterwards. Really nice.
Yeah, it's wild.
A little bit.
How much flames are you again? Oh, you're at 40.
Yeah, my cap's 40 right now.
That's gonna be a lot of creepers.
Yeah. And this portal's gonna take a little bit, but honestly, I'm fine with that. Because the fact is that I get to keep disassembling towers on the way. So I'm gonna avoid my supply block.
One more push and the portal will fall.
But I tried to disassemble a wall and I only disassembled a segment of the damn wall, dude.
Mhm.
Right, they're almost there to this point at all. Gonna pull these spawners. And my redstone camp. And don't want to supply walk myself. I need to be ready to get all of the prismarine that drops around here too. Nice. Alright. Nice and easy guerrilla warfare style. Just not caring about half the island, just going to the ones with the pylons and then going on from there. Huge. Very, very huge. Jump around. Get whatever prismarine on the outline islands over. I can feel pretty happy with it like that. I so myself. Yes, yes. And the village defended
This village
itself
survived
too.
an attack last night,
Yes.
but might not be so lucky next time.
This village
Oh,
was
it is
saved
smoking,
last
I
night
am seeing on the map.
because
So
of
let's see
your
what damage.
preparedness.
78%. Doesn't make me the most comfortable, but hey, they held out. 112 prismarine.
Scary, but that it's
Yeah, no, there's just a few wall breaches is really what it came to be, but it's fine. I am calling it there, y'all. I am pretty happy with that progress tonight. So, wherever you are, wherever you may be, whether on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, or more, it's been your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, everyone always at your service now. Whether it be morning, afternoon, evening, or night, at least from my side of the world, have a wonderful night now. I will see when I'm back. Maybe tomorrow, we'll see. We'll just play it all on it. But have a good night now, y'all. I know I want to finish this game, you know, on my own, on Legendary, and then play with y'all, with you and, with you, Gilded, and Crimson, on a co-op Legendary run, and see how it goes, especially with y'all having to adjust to Legendary, too. But we'll go on. But for now, anything you want to add, Crimson?
oh no, just thanks for coming by. Thanks for letting me stop, hang around. Have a good one, everyone.
Have a good night now, y'all.